What did you do after you graduated Missouri?
Well, for a while, let's see, I went back to work for a weekly paper that I'd worked at before, and about that time I decided I didn't want to stick with newspapers. I was chasing fires and accidents and all kinds of hours, and so I decided to get into magazines, and I got a job with a magazine that went to service station operators, and I was there for maybe 2 years. And then after that, I was with a daily paper that went to oil executives and wholesalers and so on. And my service station experience got me into that because the common denominator was oil. And then after that, I was there about 2 years, and then I went with McGraw-Hill World News in Chicago, and again, my goes back to the oil because they had a magazine called. Well, actually, no, it goes back to they had a magazine and still do have Engineering News Record, and since I knew a little bit about that, and I stayed with McGraw-Hill for maybe 2.5 years, and then I was a victim of a reduction in force one year, 1971 and 72, I guess it was, and at the building design and construction was looking for somebody at the time, and my boss then, the guy that hired me, had been with McGraw-Hill before, so he knew people in New York that knew me, and so I was only out of work about 2 weeks. It worked out real fine. So, and then as I say, I spent 32 years there, saw lots of changes, and last few years everything speeded up and I slowed down. So it was time for, I was 66 anyway, so it was time for me to be retired.